Hello everybody, welcome to Link Scale Models. Thank you so much for stopping by today for Wednesday Show and Tell. If it's your first time here, welcome. If not, welcome back. I hope everyone's having a great day. And if you find you might like this type of stuff, please give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Alright, so I've been seeing some videos of the Acme show, and seems like everyone had a really good time. And the videos are really nice to see the show and all the terrific bills. So thank you for sharing that for everyone who made the video. And also, I like Mike from the Intake and Dan from 60s Rule. I would like you to keep them in your thoughts and prayers. They're they're having some health issues right now, so it would be great if you could keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Uh, Also, you guys know I like muscle cars a lot, and I seen Vinny earlier today over at Pit Stop, and he picked up a couple kits. He says he wants to, like, from the mid 60s to the mid 70s. He wants to do some muscle cars, so I'll be looking forward to that, Vinny. Uh, Next, I was watching Woody Scale Models today, Dave over there, and he had put up a group build, and it goes to January 31st, and it's called Finish It. And Dave, if I'm wrong, please let me know if you see this video, but I'm under the impression it's something that you had started and then finished, and it's in a box. So I'm gonna do the Foods pickup truck that I had planned on doing for rock and roll on wheels, but I wound up knocking the rear end off it, and I just put it back in the box, and I'm doing another build for the rock and roll on wheels build, and yeah, and last thing before I switch it around, has anyone heard from Joe from the model building corner? I haven't seen any videos up from him lately. I hope he's doing okay. All right, I'm gonna flip it around and we'll get started. All right, I don't know if you guys know or not, but I'm having a Manny Crespo Memorial Group Bill. It started October 10th and it goes to October 9th next year. And then on October 10th, it will start over again. I'm going to do this every year. And this is in memory of Manny, and it's mostly for the content creators, because it's in memory of Manny, and a thank you to everybody who watches our channels and doesn't necessarily have a channel, but we see their names time again, so a little thank you to that, and just to remember Manny. I thought it was a good idea. I don't know. I'm just a cook, you know what I mean? All right. So then I got some supplies, some primer, some clear, some glue, some paint. I got this because I don't know what I'll use this for. It's yellow green. I got it because it's kind of ugly, I think, so. And then titanium silver. I really like the titanium silver. Now I have 2.5 jars of this, because that's great for two-tone, And then I got 2 titanium gold, because I really like that. I got the minis, though. I didn't realize I got the minis, but I don't normally like to buy them, but I got 2 of them anyway, so that's also good for two-tone. A couple Zappa gaps, some Vallejo, some white, and then I got this chrome here, because I believe this is acrylic. I'm not sure. It doesn't say acrylic on it, but I got it so if I want to say I want to do a badge or something on a car. If I use like a marker or a paint or something that's not acrylic and it gets on my paint job, it's on there. I can't get it off without ruining the paint job. So hopefully, hopefully that that will cure that problem. All right, let me move all this stuff out of the way. Okay, and so I told you on Thursdays we get together and build models, and there's one guy there that has a bunch of models, and he's going to bring me one every Thursday. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to buy it every Thursday. It's going to be a surprise. So this is the kit. He brought me this week. So well, this past last Thursday. So I'm pretty excited about that. When we were kids, my dad had he had a Coronet 440, and I always really liked it. That thing was quick because one day me and my sister pissed my dad off, and we found out how fast that car went. He couldn't wait. He couldn't get home fast enough to thin our asses. Yeah, I won't forget that day. But yeah, that's a really cool kit right there. You know, so I was happy. I was happy to get that. I'll probably do it more like that than that. I'm not too crazy about the decals on that, but it's a cool kit. Then another guy that we built with, he brought a couple of the. I know I moved you around. I'm sorry. He brought a couple of these parts pickers. You know, just like the jewel pickers. They're two different sizes right here. There's Hasagawa. Yeah, so we got that. So then here is my 39. I got the lights on, the bumpers are on, uh, the handles are done all the way around. See, this is a fine example right here. That right there, I have to paint that silver, but I only have to paint the lines going across this way, silver, and I can't get it on the inside. So that's an example where I'm going to try this Vallejo paint. I have a couple bodies I don't care about. I'll see if the Vallejo paint does that or not. But yeah, I got the hood ornament on, back bumpers on. I do have a little problem right here though. Right there, there's a bracket that goes there to hold a license plate. Excuse me, and the bracket has an end piece, an end cap that goes on it that the license plate goes on, and on the sprue it says number 14 where it should be, but the part's not there, and I can't find it. If I should find it somewhere, it will go on. If not, there will not be no back license plate. So yeah, so I got that. Put that. So this is for the box stock and the under 1,000 group bill. So the under 1,000 is due Friday. So all I really have to do is put the glass in, and then the gas cap gets glued there, the antenna gets glued there. So I will show this. I will show this finished Friday. I just gotta put the glass in. I'll put the back glass in tonight, and the front glass you glue it onto the dashboard, and then you glue the glass in, and the dashboard just hangs off the glass, which I never had anything like that yet. But I gotta put the decals on the dashboard before I can glue that in. So I'll put the back in today, and then here. This is my Belvedere for 50-60 Stanley, hosted by JT. And look at this. This is with Vallejo flat black, and that's the that's the underneath, and I hand brush that. And look at like there's no brush marks. Like I really like this Vallejo paint. I like it a real lot, you know. I think it's really cool, and I know I showed this, but I'm going to show it again because this is the Belvedere that the 50s and 60s, and this was my first paint job with my new Swallowtail airbrush, and I think it came out perfect. You know what I mean? I don't want to pat myself on the shoulder, but it really did. It came out great. I had the number 5 needle in it. It sprayed on so nice. I I'm looking forward to you doing it again, but with a darker color, because this gold, when you first spray it on, like, it's not this color until it gasses out a little bit. It's a lot lighter. So I had a gray primer on it. So like if I have a red, a blue, a green, something like that, uh, I will see it. I will see it going on the primer a lot easier than this. But yeah, I'm really happy with this paint job. You know, it's about as perfect as I ever had a paint job. All right, so oh yeah, and so next, this is the one I'm doing for the Manny Crespo memorial bill, and I also am I'm gonna have 2 group bills with this, because I switched to rock and roll on wheels because, like I said, I just wasn't into the pickup. So this is going to be rock and roll on wheels and Manny Memorial group build, because I got like 9 group bills, and the song is by John Lee Hooker, and it's Mustang Sally and GTO is the name of the song. Great song, check it out. One more thing and we'll flip it around and call it a day. Alright, this kid here, I picked this kid up, and I've seen, I don't know if any of you guys have built this kit, but I've seen one video, and like when I bought these kits, I had already known that the front fenders are separate from the rest of the body. Now, so I was thinking right off the bat, well, I'd have to glue that on and then paint everything. But the video I seen where the guy did it, he painted everything, and the front fenders he never actually glued on. He just placed it in there, and they weren't glued on at all. So I don't know if any of you guys have built this kit, and if so, what did you do about that? All right, that's what I got. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Try to make time for your hobbies. It's kind of an important thing, to have a nice balanced life. If you don't have a hobby, maybe you could look for one. Modeling's a great hobby. If anyone watches this, I didn't start till 3 years ago. I'm 64 now, so it turned out to be a really great hobby. I wish I would have started it a lot earlier. But all right, so I guess I'll see you Friday to show my 39 delivery to finish everything up. All right, have a good couple days till then. Be safe. Bye.